What's up, everybody? There was some awesome stuff that was put out, so I want to be clear about what this video is and what's in it. There is nothing new in this video that wasn't in the original Final Fantasy VII. So if you're okay with things and characters from the original Final Fantasy VII, then we're going to talk about those things. I am not talking about anything that is new beyond that. Nothing that the devs have expanded upon and done outside of just what we already know. So there are some spoilers for those of you guys who don't know FF7 at all, or who just want to completely be surprised by the whole game. Now is a good time to go ahead and leave, go watch another video, or do something, or go to the gym, or whatever it is you gotta do. But we're going to talk about some of the photos of characters that have been released by people who found data in the demo. I didn't dig super in-depth because I didn't want to spoil everything either, so we are just going to move over to the next scene and we are going to begin talking about this because I'm pretty excited. So, first up, Hojo. Look at this guy. Oh man. He was one of the ones that I was most looking forward to seeing because in a lot of ways Hojo is the true villain of Final Fantasy VII. I know Sephiroth and Jenova are kind of more of the force behind like the murder and stuff like that, but Hojo's the reason why everything happened the way it did. Even Professor Gast finding the Jenova project, as crazy as that is, and as complicated as it could have been, it was Hojo that decided to actually create things with it instead of using it for other stuff, right? He did a lot of experimenting on a lot of soldiers, and then obviously Sephiroth, and he's the reason Zack died. All these things add up, and you can pretty much trace almost any bad situation back to Hojo. This render looks freaking amazing. He looks sinister. He looks creepy and sinister. I love that he's got the two little bangs that hang down. I love the focus in his eyes. I love the detail that he looks like a real person. I like this version way better than like the Crisis Core version. Crisis Core version was fine, and so was the Dirge of Cerberus version. This takes it a step further, and in my opinion, really just sells like this guy doesn't just look like a happy-go-lucky, like ha ha ha, I'm kind of a crazy mad scientist. This guy looks like he has the true intention of destroying everything as long as it means that he was right. As long as he's right. As long as it's his creation. Right? This is super cool. This is super awesome. Next, we got our boy Reeve. Looking sharp. Look at that. I think Reeve gets kind of played down a lot in the original Final Fantasy VII because you don't see him. There's not a lot of on-screen time. You see him at the beginning slightly. You pretty much skip a whole bunch of stuff, and then you pick up Kate Sith, and then from there, it's like you really only see him like every once in a while, or maybe hear his voice, on the radio or the transmitter that Kate Sith uses. This looks amazing, and I hope that we get a lot more of his character. I don't even want him to be a fighter. I don't care about that. Just him as a man and as a person, and as the struggle he goes through working for this corporation and trying to figure out how to do the right thing and also keep himself out of danger, right? Because that's kind of the thing. He can't just reveal that he turns on Shinra and that he's a spy, but it's like, he sees what Avalanche is really trying to do, especially after, Cloud kind of becomes the leader. And as they change their focus from blowing stuff up to actually like take care of Sephiroth, there's this whole different dynamic shift, and man, does he look cool. Simple, sure, but the determination I see in his eyes, like, I can get behind this guy. I can get behind this character. I really like this render. I can't wait to see this guy get hit by that airplane. I can't wait for the tiny Bronco to run him over. He looks like a scumbag. He looks so scummy. Like, you see in his eyes, he has these beady little evil gremlin face. I don't know. The hair's perfect. The hair's absolutely perfect. The suit. And is he holding Chip from Beauty and the Beast? Nah, it's just a teacup. Okay. Anyways, yeah, he honestly isn't really that threatening. I found him more like evilly comedic. You know, he's kind of the funny one in the Shinra group. I think he'll probably play. I think he'll still be dumb and stupid, but he'll probably have a bigger role to play in a lot of stuff. He definitely looks like you just want to chop him into pieces. But I'm really looking forward to the Shinra building part and seeing the interaction with him and stuff. Looks super good. Looks super good. Like, even when characters like this look this good, like, that's a good sign. Scarlet, who looks amazing. That is exactly how that character should look. Like, high class, high end, like super empowered looking female, right? Just, she knows that she is top dog and she doesn't care. Thick makeup, thick lipstick, big old shiny earrings, you know, she's got the bold red dress and obviously wearing it with confidence. I can't wait to see Tifa punch her in the face. It's gonna be wonderful. But I mean, it's literally like the polygon just came to life, and it's awesome. I think the way they designed the facial features and stuff, just it makes her kind of makes her look like a bee, you know? She just looks like a complete ass. And that's good, because she's supposed to. She's mean, she's cutthroat, she's tough. She's a nasty one, right? This looks amazing. I am so happy to see this. Freaking Rufus Shinra. And it looks like his weapon is different. I can't really tell exactly what's going on. There looks like some sort of a crossbar here. He's holding out what looks like his old shotgun. I don't know. He actually looks a lot like his Advent Children version, except he's got his coat's a little more defined and looks a little bit more traditional. His hair is really pale. I always thought his hair was darker than Cloud's, and it could just be the lighting. But I mean, he looks like who he's supposed to. He just, you know, beady-eyed, young, nice-haired, shotgun-wielding jerk in a nice white coat, right? I love being able to see this weapon. I'm interested in this, whatever this is. It almost looks like there's two guns. Looks, because this is a sight, and that looks like this. And this, on the trigger well, looks like this. So, I don't know if he's got two guns, or if somebody else is like holding a gun the other way. Like, I don't really know what's happening in this context, but it doesn't really bother me. I'm actually excited to see what happens from this. I'm very excited. There he is. This is what I wanted to see. Look at the rendering on Red 13. All the scars, all the detail, all the spikes, all the beads, his eye, the scar looks fantastic. The feathers in his hair. This might be my favorite character render so far, and I have lost my mind knowing that this character is in fact in this part of the game. I figured he would be, right? I'm kind of hoping that that maybe they move getting him a little bit sooner into this story, not at the very tail end. Maybe there's a different Shinra outpost somewhere on the top plate that's actually housing him, not necessarily in the main quarters, maybe a different office Hojo works at or something. I don't know. I really don't care about the details too much. What I care about is how good he looks, how textured the hair looks, and how faithful to the original. I cannot wait to hear his voice actor. Just look at it. He looks mean. He looks fierce. I remember the first time I got him in the game, I was blown away. I was like, what is this? And he was so powerful at the beginning. Like, when you get him, he hits hard. Very interested in his limit breaks. They're going to play it off. And what his play style is compared to the other characters, because Aerith is definitely the caster. She's definitely the white mage. We see that played out perfectly. Barrett's definitely like your ranger, your archer, right? Whatever your long range in classic RPGs would be, that's Barrett so far. Cloud's definitely your fighter. So Tifa's the monk. So is he gonna play speedy like Tifa? Like, what is he gonna do? Is he actually going to bite enemies and like hold them down so that other characters can combo? Is he just gonna be like a powerhouse of fire? Like, is he just super mega like, I don't know. I'm just so interested in him. And this is what I've been waiting to see the most. I have been waiting to see Red 13 for so long, and I'm satisfied. I'm so happy with this and where this game is going. There's an even bigger render, boom, right there. The picture's actually smaller, but we can see more of him, his gauntlets, his paws and stuff. His paws look crazy. They're more defined, and they almost have like almost like a finger-like aspect to them, which is really cool. But if you notice, his shoulders are broad. Like, he is stocky, which I think is cool. He's not this. They went a little more into developing his species as its own thing rather than just making him look like a lion or something, right? He definitely has this hybrid, like, dog cat kind of mix, and I like that. But it's like a dog. It's like cat dog combined both halves of themselves. Got some tattoos and went to the gym and started listening to freaking heavy metal. That's what this is. It's glorious. It's amazing. I'm blown away. Guys, there's so much to look forward to. I'm gonna be covering some of the stuff we've seen before that Square has officially released. And we're going to talk about, like, the Soldier Third Class, I think his name's Roche, whatever his name. We'll figure it out. And I'm really excited to talk with you guys as the community. These videos have been awesome. They've been super fun. I have loved being able to chat with you guys about this. It's totally made my week. More to come. Love FF7. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for viewing. I'll catch you guys later.